I've been sharing my opinion on a variety of topics on this channel since 2011. As you can imagine, since that time there have been instances when I might have misspoken or got things wrong or had a bad take or things didn't age so well. So in this video, I am man enough to admit that I've made mistakes. I'm going to eat a little bit of crow. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the takes when I got it wrong. So let's start with my biggest goof first. A couple years ago, I did a video about women's sports. Actually quite good. You might want to watch it, but it talked about the difference between men's and women's sports and the WNBA. This was pre-Caitlin Clark time, and the viewership was really down. So I had the idea, you might want to make it, spice it up a little, make it more exciting, maybe change the commissioner on there and make Vince McMahon the commissioner of the WNBA. Now, hear me out a minute. I grew up watching wrestling as a kid. Vince McMahon back then, who would do interviews. He was a commentator for a while before he took over the role of evil corporate pervert villain. Anyway, so my apologies on that one. That one did not age well. A couple years ago, I did another video featuring some of my favorite fitness YouTube channels and why I like them. At the time, I put Greg Doucette at the top of one of the guys that was entertaining to watch and insightful. It's changed a little bit over time. He's still got some good information, but it seems like the last couple of years, whenever I've checked it out, it seems to be wanting to start a lot of beef with other YouTubers, create drama, and I think it's just for a lot of clicks, get more views. So I haven't been as much of a fan about that. So my take on some of my favorite YouTube channels has changed a little bit over the years also. One I'm feeling kind of guilty about, I did a video talking about how to make the NBA dunk contest great again, things we could do to make it like it was in the glory days. And one of the things I said on there wasn't very nice. Please keep Kenny Smith in check as a commentator. Anyway, that was kind of mean and rude. Feel kind of bad about that. I'm sorry, Jet. The next one I got wrong was actually just from a couple weeks ago. I did a video about athletes who have excessive and stupid celebrations, picking on mostly the sport of football. During that video, I made a comment that that's one reason I like MMA is because they're a lot more focused. They don't let down their guard. They don't sit there and dance and celebrate in the middle of the match. As soon as I posted that video, I had multiple memories where that probably isn't the most accurate thing. So I guess I screwed up there too. So after 13 years of making videos on here, to only be wrong 3 or 4 times, it's not so bad. I still stand by my statement that pickleball is for people that aren't athletic enough to play tennis. Maybe that stems from all the disappointment over the years when I go to play basketball and the pickleballers are taking over the courts and I'm not able to play. But I stand by my statement. In the past, I have made some mean comments about pickleball. I've since come to realize I could not have been more wrong. The pickleball enthusiasts are much more athletic than football, baseball, and especially basketball players. I owe the wonderful world of pickleball an apology. Please forgive me of my bias and ignorance on this subject. Sincerely, Tom Rogers. There's no D in my last name. Join me next week for another video, and feel free to like and subscribe.